Good afternoon. How's everybody? I'm Don Kidd. I'm the Executive Director of the Center for Technology Research and Commercialization, CTRAC, we like to call it here at the campus. And I want to take just a minute to thank you all for being here. This is a great event for us. The joint ribbon cutting of the Pikes Peak Small Business Development Center and the Colorado PTAC, the Procurement Technical Assistance Center here on the campus is really a great moment for us here at the campus. You know, the first time I talked to Kevin O'Neill, the founder of the Catalyst Campus about 3 years ago, about what he was trying to do here, it became very apparent it was really all about small business. And ever since then, he's been doing everything he can to leverage the power of a community for the benefit of our small businesses here in Colorado Springs and southern Colorado. And this is the perfect beginning to the next chapter in the evolution of the Catalyst Campus. Let me take just a few minutes to introduce to you our special guests, and if you would, please hold your applause till they've all been recognized. First, our host for today's event, the CEO of the O'Neill Group Company and the founder of Catalyst Campus, Mr. Kevin O'Neill. From the United States Small Business Administration, SBA Colorado District Director, Francis Padilla. From the Office of Economic Development and International Trade, the Deputy Director and SBDC State Director, Kelly Manning, and the Senior Manager of Business Investments, John Reese. From El Paso County, our County Administrator, Henry Yankowski, and from the Board of El Paso County Commissioners, the Board President, Commissioner Darryl Glenn, and Commissioner Peggy Littleton. I haven't seen Peggy. I hope she's around here. From the City of Colorado Springs, Chief of Staff, Jeff Green. From the Colorado Springs City Council, Councilwoman Joe Gabler, Councilman Bill Murray, and Councilman Tom Strand. And from the Colorado Springs Chamber and EDC, Chairman of the Board, Matt Coleman, Board Member Bill Nelson, Ambassador Jackie Gonzalez, and from the Tri-Lakes Chamber, Board Member Ann Pappas. Thank you all for being here today. Last but certainly not least, I would like to thank our sponsors for today's ribbon cutting. Catalyst Campus Support Services, who sponsored the catering from the warehouse, and a special thank you to Axion, represented by Ryan Flanders, and ABC Bank, represented by Jackie Gonzalez, for sponsoring the drinks. A special thank you to the... Now I'd like to bring our host of this event up, Kevin O'Neill. Kevin, would you please join us?
So what's interesting is they keep asking me to come up here like I'm the one that created this, and the reality says that I'm not. So first thing that we should do is understand that I've got two other partners just as involved, engaged, and as at risk that I am to do this community event, and that's Ron Voss and Maury Keller. They're here in the back. If you guys could raise your hands. So I was not told to do this, so I'm going to ask for forgiveness. If Ingrid Richter, if you could come up here. This is not my success today. Come on, at least stand in the front so we can stare at you. So Ingrid Richter 3 years ago stood by me 50, 60, 70 hours a day, and sometimes she was by herself long into the evening creating what you see here today. This is really her baby. This is her thought process around all boats rise when the community comes together to become more successful in a technology era. So every day she works beside me, and SBDC and PTAC are two of her babies that she has brought here and now housed here. So we want to thank the county for allowing them to come here and the groups wanting to come here. So we appreciate that very much. Catalyst Campus will have the next few months out in front of us. This building, as we see to the left, this historic building, 100 years old today, is going to start its outside renovation next week. So kind of exciting there. And the government customer, we have an Air Force customer. Actually, we have 2 or 3 that will be joining us on the campus in starting to help fill the void of technology advancement in the Air Force. We actually start our first brick and mortar using the Small Business Development Center starting in January, our first accelerator in the Air Force history of brick and mortar, where they're going to require companies to come here and house here for 3 months to our community. So it's very exciting, and thanks to SBDC for actually leading that effort. We are just hosting it in this case. So thank you very much.
Next, I'd like to invite our president of the El Paso County Commissioners, Darryl Glenn, up to speak.
Yeah, this is funny. Yeah. You know, AIKTA does. She asked me to do this, right? Bring it down for you.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. I'll adjust this for you. Thank you very much. See, I've got a great sense of humor. Thank you, guys. You know, it is absolutely my pleasure to represent the board here. El Paso County is proud to support the Pikes Peak Small Business Development Center since 2014 and continues a strong partnership with the Colorado Procurement Technical Assistance Center and the local small business community. We work hand in hand with SBDC, PTAC, and other organizations in the Pikes Peak region to ensure that county government is enhancing businesses' ability to thrive and bolster the local economy. The county continues to refine its processes to make sure that local government is not over-regulating or overburdening small businesses, but helping keep the region and its leaders on the cutting edge of the business world. Just as businesses always look to be more efficient, the county also pursues innovation and improvement. Our Planning and Development Department launched the Electronic Development Application Review Program, also known as EDARP, earlier this year. This system allows users access to the El Paso County development applications dating back as far back as 1947. The ease of access is helping reduce costs for county and businesses. EDARP is also helping everyone be more efficient with their time, and it's helping eliminate inconveniences for businesses. The County Assessor's Office took a leadership role earlier this year as well, rolling out its El Paso County Community Portal in March. With this interactive look, citizens and businesses can easily zoom in on county properties, schools, and park information. Those services will only help enhance the impact SBDC and PTAC have had on El Paso County and our business community. The Small Business Development Center supported more than 500 small business clients in 2016, including helping 138 business startups and creating more than 220 jobs. That's something impressive. And in the last year, clients of PTAC won more than 25,000 contracts statewide valued at almost $350 million. That's something that's very impressive that we should be proud of. And that includes over 1,039 contracts right here in El Paso County. You know, and the move downtown to this beautiful Catalyst campus of innovation will certainly bring those two organizations even closer to the pulse of El Paso County and the city of Colorado Springs. SBDC and PTAC leave the Citizen Service Center on Garden of the Gods Road, where they were the Pikes Peak Workforce Center created a one-stop shop of business services. With this move, though, PTAC and SBDC are enhancing the idea of helping create a hub of innovation and small business support at the heart of our region. I welcome SBDC and PTAC to their new home. It's a great job. Now you're going to put that back up, make her put it down.
Well done, Commissioner. Ladies and gentlemen, leave it alone. Ladies and gentlemen, the Executive Director of the Pikes Peak Small Business Development Center, AIKTA MARCOULIER.
I have a tendency to fall off stages, so we'll... Thank you, Darryl Glenn, for putting the mic at my height. I really appreciate it. For those of you who didn't know, we got a stage for Commissioner Glenn and for myself. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to see us. I am so excited to have all of you, our friends, our partners, our family, and our clients here with us today. This has been long in the making. There was a time where Henry Yankowski, hi Henry's here, said, you know, I think Catalyst Campus would make more sense for you guys to be at. It's the hub of innovation. It's where small businesses grow and develop. I think this needs to be a little higher for me, Commissioner. I'm just saying. I have my heels on today. We're family at the county. We're family. But it is the hub, and we're down here every day. Our MOU partners are PTAC, the Better Business Bureau, Catalyst Campus is a great partner, and the Minority Business Office, and we're here together now downtown to make life easier for small businesses to come see us so we can help them grow. And I just wanted to say thank you to several folks to making this happen, and I do have a little script that I will follow so I don't forget people. Francis Padilla, thank you for being the most amazing SBA district director that we have had in a long time. You've built an amazing team. Sarah Hughes is the SBDC liaison. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for helping us grow our program to help businesses in our region. Thank you to the SBDC Lead Center, who's here in support of our move to the Catalyst Campus. Kelly Manning, Deputy Director of Office of Economic Development, is here with our staff. Thank you to El Paso County. I said Henry started this vision with Ingrid and Kevin here at the Catalyst Campus, and we're here now. But I have a few people to thank at El Paso County that were on the backside of this, making it happen. Nicola Sapp, Sherry Cassidy, Jill Travis, and Trudy Hesch, and their entire teams for really putting our IT infrastructure in place, getting us moved in, managing the move, all of those things that are a lot of work when you've been somewhere for a few years and you have to move to a new location. Thank you for Catalyst Campus, Dawn, Kevin, Ingrid. Thanks for wanting us here. I think this is a great match for us. Thank you for recruiting us and working hard and making this work for us and helping us meet our budget to be here as well. Thank you to the SBDC Advisory Board. I know there's a lot of you out there, but really quickly, Greg Welch, Tom Dunning, Nicholas Sapp, Robin Roberts, Steve Imke, Mark Biddle, Joanne Schmitz, Jonathan Liebert, Roger Lovell, Kimberly Bailey, Dennis Casey, and Dana Barton for all your advice and support, helping us grow our program again for our community. And again, thank yous to our statewide partners, the BBB, PTAC, and the Minority Business Office. Thank you to Dustin Kunkel and Becky Hager. Where are they? SBDC staff, who really get the job done day in and day out, managing the move. And Dustin actually unpacked us one day because he likes doing it. So if anyone needs an unpacker, just call Dustin because he's that kind of guy. Just kidding, Dustin. He doesn't have enough to do, right? And we're really excited to be here, not only with PTAC, but with the Catalyst Campus Support Services and the SCORE mentors. Earlier today, we had a meet and greet with all of SCORE's mentors, all of the SBDC consultants and PTAC counselors. It was history in the making. For those of you who know, we all work together to make small businesses happen and grow, and we're going to do that together now in one location. So we're really excited about that. Okay, so now I'm going to do something cheesy because you know me, I can't be normal on stage. So we're going to do something together as a group that will really show our support for the small business community. We're all here today because we already support the small business community, and we are all here as resources, as mentors, as sponsors from the state to local levels. So, with every small business we help, there's a story behind it, and there's a dream that we help make a success. So what I would like to do is to have everybody in our audience raise their right hand, and we're gonna pledge to support small business together. And I know, Jeff, you love this kind of stuff. But we're going to do this together as loud as we can do it so everybody can hear. So this is the hard part. I say your name. See, even kids can't get it, right? I mean, pledge to support small business. Pledge to support small business. I pledge to support local business first. I pledge to support local business first. Whenever I can. Whenever I can. And wherever I go. When I support small business, I'm supporting a dream. Together we will support dreams. We will mentor those dreams. And we will support the organizations that make those dreams come true. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the City of Colorado Springs for your support as well. Thank you, Del Paso County. Thank you, Catalyst Campus.
Dennis, you're on your own. Ladies and gentlemen, the Executive Director of the Colorado Procurement Technical Assistance Center, Dennis Casey.
All right. So, first of all, thanks to all those people again. I really do want to say thanks to all the elected officials and government employees that are here today. I've had my whole life either working for the government, working with the government, now in a cooperative agreement with the government. And the support we get from Colorado to maintain this program is immense. And I really want to applaud, though, El Paso County and their support of us. The largest donor to our program is obviously our grant holder, the Defense Logistics Agency, who covers half the program cost. Working with OEDIT, we got a bill passed so that the state funds us at a substantial amount each year. And then El Paso County is the third largest donor to our program through the facilities that they provide for our headquarters office here. And it's been stalwart support throughout. And so I'm glad we have the success in El Paso County that we've had. So I do want to, our grant administrators from the DCMA are supposed to be here. I want to highlight that we got drink sponsors. No program money's being spent on food or drink. So, okay. So we've been collaborating for a while, but I'm glad we can do this even better. Back in 2014, we signed an agreement with the MBO and the state SBDC office to, stay in our swim lanes, but, let's all play in the same pool kind of deal so we can help each other. And we've done that. But I think what we're doing here is really an example of what we could do in other locations across the state, in terms of collaboration. So over at the Citizen Service Center where we were at, it's a great facility. Love being in there. The Workforce Center is a great bunch of folks, and I wholeheartedly support them. But I'm looking forward to the energy that we can create down here in the Catalyst campus. So it's been a long time coming. Just real quick, I'll share about collaboration because, $350 million is great and across the state. But what helping companies means to me is families and helping them grow. So I'm going to share a couple stories that wouldn't have happened without collaboration. There's a asbestos abatement company here in town that started a few years ago. The owner had lost her job, and so she took her entire package when she left the job and turned around and invested in this company. So she came to us, and she came to SBDC, and she said, I want to build this business. What do we do? And so between going back and forth with the various consultants that we have available, she got the business off the ground. Her first year, she did $40,000 or $50,000. She had herself and one part-time employee. So then a year later, we come back and we talk to her, and it's like, so how's it going? Well, it's great. Now I'm at $400,000 and I've hired 7 people. And so this is the kind of energy that we want to continue to grow, and that means families in El Paso County now have jobs that they may not have had before. And if they did have jobs, then maybe they're getting paid better now than they were, and I certainly wish that company better growth. And then as far as collaboration with the county, last year, the Army reached out, the Army Corps of Engineers in I'm listening to the 88th Regional Support Command down in Alabama. They come up and they say, we've got a 19-state contract opportunity, and we don't have the budget in the Army to do 19 states worth of industry days. Is there anything that you guys can do to help us? So I said, you know what? We have use of the Commissioner's Hearing Room, which we can do internet broadcast. And so I think if you fly your crew out here, we can set up the broadcast with other PTACs across the affected states, and we can do that. And so they did. They came out here February 2nd. It was snowing. They're from Alabama. It was fun. But so we got that done. And so we reached the 19 states that the contract's affecting, over 25, 30 locations. A few hundred companies were able to sit on that at that event. The Army saved money. So the Army recognized that as a best practice. And then for our work in that, we were received the national honor of the PTAC Project of the Year award. That would not have happened. We would not have had the resources if it wasn't for with our collaboration with the county. So again, thank you for that kind of support. So just real quick, 3 years ago, I met this woman named Ingrid. And it's like, well, what do I think of Ingrid? She's a fireball. And what is this Catalyst campus thing? And so, we kept talking, and things kept evolving, and tried to figure out who she was, who Kevin was, what the purpose of the campus was. Are they competitors to PTAC or this and that? So we started talking, and over the course of a couple years, we just came to the decision that no, this is the best for the community. I really do think that that's what it is. Took us another year to figure out how to make it happen. So many meetings, so many late hours, so many budget adjustments. But after all that hard work, we're here, and I know I'm the last person between you and drinks, so I'm gonna wrap up. But thank you all for the community support coming out, helping this effort. I'm glad to see that the support's out there. So thank you.
So folks, if you'll give us just a few minutes, we're going to set up a ribbon cutting right here in this area so that we can get background of SBDC and PTAC's new home.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Matt, you good?
Yeah, I'm good. Good.
All right. All right, let's do it. Go.